myself, Dr. Smriti Nagaria, is here to speak on the topic capital budgeting. The lecture aims to understand the concept of capital budgeting and its importance in an organization. Capital budgeting is the art of using the company's amount wisely by choosing the right investment which will give the better benefit to the company. It is helpful to the business for prioritizing their investment, reducing the risk, maximizing the returns, and also allocate the financial resources. Capital budgeting is the firm's decision to invest its current funds most effectively in the long-term assets that generate benefits over a long period of time. It is also the process of identifying, analyzing, and selecting the best investment project for the organization. As rightly defined by Horn-Green, capital budgeting is planning for making and financing proposed outlays. So let us first have an understanding about the features of capital budgeting. Capital budgeting deals with funds which are invested for a long period of time. They are irreversible decisions. It involves risk and uncertainty. It is useful in determining the benefits for the organization. Moving ahead with the objectives of capital budgeting is that it helps to find out the most profitable investment expenditure. The second one would be to identify the sources of finance for a capital expenditure. The third one is to evaluate the various investment projects which give the better yield. The fourth one would be to help the organization in knowing the quantum of fund required for capital expenditure. Lastly, I would like to talk about the importance of capital budgeting. The first thing is that it has an impact on the long-term profitability of the organization. As we know, the capital budgeting decisions deal with long-term funds. So the wise decision would definitely lead to profitability for the organization, and a wrong decision would incur losses for the organization. The second importance is for the nationality, where it contributes to the economic growth and the per capita income of the country. The third importance is that it deals with risk and uncertainty. Long-term commitment of funds usually have a lot amount of risk and uncertainty with respect to the flow of returns that is generated from the investment projects. The fourth importance is for wealth maximization. Apart from dealing with the funds which is for long duration of time, organization also should safeguard the interest of the shareholders who have contributed and invested for the organization. And the fourth one is the huge investment. Capital budgeting deals with huge amount of investment, hence with an anticipation of expecting good amount of profit. Lastly, I would like to conclude by sharing that capital budgeting is an important tool which helps the businesses to achieve the long-term growth and success. Thank you.